The dire wolf de-extinction, how colossal biosciences did it. Imagine bringing back a creature extinct for 13,000 years. Colossal Biosciences claims to have done just that with Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi, pups they call the world's first de-extinct dire wolves, born in late 2024 and early 2025. But how did they do it? They didn't find a way to clone a complete dire wolf. Instead, scientists compared the genomes of dire wolves from ancient teeth and skulls with those of gray wolves. They pinpointed key genetic differences, 20 specific variants across 14 genes. Using CRISPR gene editing technology, they precisely altered the DNA of gray wolf cells to match these dire wolf variants. These modified cells were then used to create embryos, which were implanted into domestic dogs who acted as surrogate mothers. The result? Pups exhibiting dire wolf-like traits, larger size, powerful jaws, and distinctive light fur. At 6 months old, Romulus and Remus already measured nearly 4 feet long and weighed 80 pounds, projecting to reach 6 feet and 150 pounds at full size. They now live in a secure 2,000-acre wildlife facility in the U.S., with a smaller 6-acre area, including a veterinary clinic and shelter. Colossal also announced the cloning of 4 red wolves using a novel, less invasive blood cloning technology. This project showcases cutting-edge advancements in genome sequencing, multiplex gene editing, and cloning technology. But it also raises important questions about what de-extinction truly means. Colossal Biosciences' Dire Wolf project raises profound questions about our relationship with nature. Colossal's ambitions extend far beyond dire wolves. They're preparing to revive the woolly mammoth, with a surrogate elephant pregnancy targeted for 2026, as well as the dodo bird and the Tasmanian tiger. The company is investing in cutting-edge technologies like artificial wombs and has secured over $435 million in funding to expand their de-extinction efforts. The scientific community is divided on whether these animals can truly be called dire wolves. Supporters argue that Colossal has successfully revived key genes and created animals with characteristic dire wolf traits. Critics counter that these are simply genetically modified gray wolves, not true dire wolves, as they don't possess the full genetic blueprint of the extinct species. Some experts suggest this is more of a philosophical question than a scientific one. The de-extinction endeavor raises serious ethical questions. Critics question whether the vast resources devoted to resurrect extinct species might better serve currently endangered animals. There are concerns about potential ecological disruptions if these recreated species were ever reintroduced to the wild. And animal welfare advocates worry about health issues for the recreated species and ethical treatment of surrogate mothers. Supporters counter that de-extinction technologies offer powerful new tools for preserving endangered species. These methods can increase genetic diversity in populations with shrinking gene pools and help preserve disappearing genetic traits. From an ecological perspective, reintroducing extinct species could help restore damaged ecosystems. Many extinct animals were ecosystem engineers that shaped their habitats. Colossal is already applying similar techniques to clone endangered red wolves, demonstrating practical conservation applications. As we look to the future of de-extinction, we face a choice between 2 paths. Will we create a Jurassic Park scenario, where technology advances without restraint, commercial interests dominate, and novelty is prioritized over ecological value? Or will we build a Noah's Ark, with a conservation-focused approach, careful ecological planning, and integration with traditional conservation methods? The power to reshape nature comes with tremendous responsibility. How we choose to use these powerful technologies will determine whether de-extinction becomes a revolutionary conservation tool or a cautionary tale.